Hey everybody, it's Old School Nerd. Welcome in. It is Saturday. Not that that matters, because it doesn't, but it does, but it doesn't. But it does. It, maybe. Anyway, okay. Here's the thing. This is a song, this is a band that I have been requested in the comments, in just messages on Instagram and on Facebook for about 2 months now. But I haven't gotten around to do it because, I don't know. How many other bands have we done? We've done over 500 reaction videos. So it gets lost in the shuffle. But I hear all of you. Mr. Sabato says, here's a new band for the channel. Here is Tetrarch. Now, if I'm saying it wrong, Tetrarch. This is where you guys mess me up a lot, okay? There's the name of the band right there, okay? And the song is called Negative Noise. I promise I will learn the name of the band. This is how you know this is a real reaction. I don't know the name of the band. All I know is a lot of you have been asking for this band, this video, this song for a couple weeks now. And then the name of the band, y'all been asking for about a month or so. A lot of you. And this is so, and before we get into this, I just want to say this. My name is Old School Nerd. Thank you for coming in. Give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for helping us grow. The link to this video will be in the description below. Check us out on oldschoolnerd.com. It's got all of our social media posts where you can contact me to do more reactions. The Patreon link for those who want to help support the channel. I'm reading all your messages there. Thank you so much for supporting us. And the merchandise store. Okay. Before we get into this video, I gotta say, there's something unique about this band. Some of you have mentioned it. Some of you were trying to ruin this for me, and I told you guys to not ruin this, but y'all were determined to. I get it. I've been getting comments like, the band is awesome, but the lead guitarist will shock you. The band is awesome, but there's something special about the lead guitarist. Okay, I don't believe there's anything unique that we have not seen on this channel that's going to shock me. We've done all female metal bands. We've done cross-dressers. We've done Eskimo Callbae, for God's sake. We've done old stuff. We've done new stuff. We've done stuff for What the Hell Wednesday. So whatever is unique about this lead guitarist should not be the reason why we're doing this. It should be about the music, the art, and the band, and the message they're putting forth, right? But the requests kept coming. So eventually, the messages I kept getting about this band, I found out what was so unique. Apparently, the lead guitarist is female, not odd. She's of African descent. That's unique, but not odd. Because my favorite metal vocalist, period, Howard Jones, okay? Huge fan of Living Colour, even now. The lead singer of Seven Dust, for years, African descent. So I know that people playing metal that are of African descent is still not odd. It's unique. It's slightly out of the norm, but not unexpected nowadays. Why? For the exact same reasons why we talked about. Because of YouTube. Because YouTube and the other media platforms allow people from every part of the planet the opportunity to share their art. The stereotypes of older metal of the 70s, 80s, 90s, where when in the 90s, Living Colour comes out and everybody freaks out because they're African American. Yeah, because they were one of the first ones that became super popular. But does that matter? No, it shouldn't. Back then it did. But now, someone who's uniquely of a unique heritage to what is normally done in the past and what the majority of musicians in metal are, Shouldn't shock us. It's actually awesome to have another person. One of the most impressive guitarists in the world that I've seen lately, okay, is the lead guitarist from Asterism. She's female. She's Japanese. And she's a teenager. So just because someone is a gender, a heritage, or a demographic that is new to you doesn't make it weird. It just means we're living in our we're just, okay, for all the things that are going wrong in the world, politically, COVID, political uprisings, different relations amongst groups of people around the world, not just in the United States, but in Europe and Asia, Africa, Australia, the Pacific areas, all those different places, all around the world. We are in a golden age of metal music right now on YouTube, where it doesn't matter where you're from. You could be from Mongolia, the Who band. You could be from Japan and Korea, the multiple Asian bands that are just blowing our minds. And over there, and in other places as well. Gender don't mean shit, okay? Then you have Europe, where they're still holding the banner high for metal, right? So you're seeing these different influences from all around the world. So nowadays on YouTube, the fact that the lead guitarist of this band is female and of African descent is normal. In this world, in the metal world today, where anybody from anywhere can go boom, because there's no label or radio or industry to say they can't. It's just the people on YouTube applying. And that's where you get momentum now. It's a wonderful time to be alive. I've said this many times when I've reviewed a lot of different metal songs from genders, locations, origins, and artists who, when I was a kid, you would never see. This is a great time to love metal. This is Tetrarch. I hope that's how you say it. Tetrarch? I mean, come on, guys. Y'all got to help me out here. The English isn't flowing well. And if this is not this is a band that doesn't use English and there's a foreign pronunciation that I'm missing, help me in the comments, please. Please don't kill me. I promise. The song is called Negative Noise. I'm going to stop talking. With all the comments I've gotten about this band, I just wanted to make sure everyone understood. As hyped up as you guys were to be, that wanted me to react in a surprised way because of one member of this band being unique to what you'd think I would understand. This journey we've had this last 5 months, nothing surprises me, but all of it makes me happy and excited. Let's do this. Okay, reaction. Negative Noise, the official video from Napalm Records. Let's do this. I'm so pumped for this. Napalm Records. Let's do this. Okay, the beginning of the song I thought was kind of straightforward, with a very aggressive build, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But you know me. You know how I love it when things change. You know I love a good transition, and you know I love a good groove. And right here, as they broke off this first verse, this guitar goddess here got into that lower fret area and started walking this groove. And I'm like, whoo, because it was a coordination between that bass player. I could see her fingers walking it, and that drummer was just in, and I'm just like, I love the groove. You know I love the groove. When metal has a groove, it's got me. Also, is it just me, or does she hold that guitar like she owns this shit? Like, she holds it like a boss. She's not playing it where she's just like, you know, okay, playing this note, and we're going to go up to here, and I'm going to... No. She's just like, she's holding it. Like, she got that classic metal just grip, and she's just owning it. And they're all doing it. The bass player's doing it. The lead singer has a very unique style. It's not a low guttural growl. It's not very melodic, but it's very, look at me. Listen to what I'm saying. You need to pay attention, which I dig. Drummers playing within the pocket. I haven't caught anything unique from the drummer yet, but there's so much stuff going on. If I missed it, it's not a bad thing. They got a lot going on. And there's a lot of imagery back and forth, so it does kind of pull you away a little bit. So let's get back into this. I'm very happy.
I don't belong there. I'm surrounded by everything that I don't want to be. Don't want to play. The sound is suffocating. Nothing was static, there's nothing was static, it's still my heart. I can take the easy ride, but I will choose the crooked line. The noise builds up around me. It's all just static, it's all so dominant. It's fucking bullshit. I know what I'm saying, it is a time bomb. Kicking in the middle, right to it all. I don't wanna lay under the net for the drop. Don't want anything to miss the last. I may crush and burn over and over again. I said I take you around whenever I'm so gone. I'm not one to be ashamed. There is no going back. This is the road I made. I'm surrounded by everything that I don't want to be. Don't want to play. The sound is suffocating. Nothing was static, it's nothing was static, it's still my heart. I can take the easy ride, but I will choose the crooked line. The noise builds up around me. It's all just static, it's all so dominant.
Okay, real quick. You notice how at the end of the chorus, the first chorus run through, she smiled. And she smiled very delightfully. And it was a very happy smile. And she looked over at the lead singer and she smiled towards him too. Do not fall for that trap, because that's also the same guitarist who is doing like that and also gave some aggressive looks towards the camera, towards the guitar, towards the other side. That smile may be a happy smile because she's about to melt your face. It's cool. I'm really liking this breakdown. I don't have a word for that. I don't have a word for it. Look, I do like how so far the lead singer has given us 3 unique voice tones three unique ways to tell the story. Going into that bridge, the breakdown bridge, where it was very electronic, high tone. It gave a more wistful thought idea. The bass player is throwing down a groove with the drums that allow both the lead singer / rhythm guitarist to put in that layered riff in there. But at the same time, the lead guitarist is doing this phrasing above that has a feeling kind of like nu metal, but in the best way, right? Where nu metal has that sampling, that tagging sounds that's normally done with a guy on turntables or a sample panel, you know? But she's doing it with the guitar. And then she goes off on this guitar solo. And the guitar solo is phrased, okay, there are times when a guitar solo will go off on its own thing, its own sound, its own unique play. It screams, I'm a guitar solo, everyone look at me. Her guitar solo stayed within the pocket of that rhythm to where the camera work showed I'm playing a guitar solo because it's focused on her. But at the same time, she's still within the rhythm arrangement of what everyone else is playing. So it's like, instead of doing, and see if I'm going to try to explain this, what I'm hearing, and tell me if you kind of get what I'm saying. Sometimes a guitar soloist, and you can name them, okay? Everyone from Slash, Eddie Van Halen, Alex Lifeson, doesn't matter who's doing it. But at sometimes, guitar solos can be one of those things where I'm the solo. I'm going to stand out here outside of everything else. Look at me. Her guitar solo seemed to be, yes, I'm a solo, but I'm not coming alone. I'm bringing these guys with me. And together, my solo is backed up with what they're doing, and it's going to be in your face. At the same time, she got that wicked, evil smile on her face. I'm sure she's not wicked. I'm sure she's a very nice person. She's probably a very pleasant person to be around. But in that moment, you don't trust that smile. Because at the same time, you don't realize it, your back is being broken all the way down by the guitar solo. Because it's just that intense. I really like this band. It's the things that I love about nu metal without all the stuff that I don't like about nu metal. Does that make sense? Nu metal had this issue where they kept adding things to make themselves unique that were not traditionally metal instruments, right? That's why they were nu metal. Tried to take that technology and throw it in there. They're doing that sound, they're doing that feel, but in an organic way using only the instruments. And it works. It's really well. As unique as the lead guitarist would make an average person go, oh, I'm watching this because the lead guitarist is something I don't expect. She's the least unique thing that I'm hearing and seeing right now, is because we don't see a lot of bands do nu metal like this, where the phrasing stays within the pocket of traditional metal, but yet layers upon layers that you expect in nu metal, but without using samples from the outside. They're using the lead guitarist, her techniques, to add those nu metal layers while staying within traditional elements. I love that. Ready? Playlist. Ooh. Okay. All the stuff that I didn't, all the stuff that I said I wasn't catching, all the stuff that I said I wasn't catching from the drummer, I heard you there. That was a transition into something that built up. Okay. First impression, kind of shared it with you. Wrapped it all together in a night bow. We're up to 20 minutes. I'm not going to talk too much about what's left because I think I've kind of talked about everything this band hit with me right off the bat. Let me know what you think. In the comments, what I would love to hear, how to pronounce the name of the band. That would be very helpful to me. Thank you so much. The other thing is, did you catch some of the things that I caught? Did you hear something I missed? Is there something about one of the members of the band that kind of made it better for you? Do you like the song? Do you not like the song? Do you think this song is crap? If you do, be careful. She's probably going to come to your house. I wouldn't want her coming. I mean, if I was blowing a crawfish, just coming over hang out, yeah, absolutely. Great person. But do you really want to be pissing these people off? Really? I don't. Because any of them look like they're ready to go for a fight. They fight for their art. Probably why they're in Napalm Records. A lot of aggression comes through Napalm Records. There's some weird stuff too. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some really silly stuff in Napalm Records, and you got to love it all the way across. But this is a band that I want to see them. I want to see them live. I want to see them in a concert with other Napalm artists. You know, like have this band, you know, and Dark Sarah, some Ginger. You know, just throw it all in there, right? Like if they had a Napalm Records festival and you had all these different bands from Napalm Records play, I would want to see this band in that lineup. You know what that means, right? I need to see a live performance. Yeah, buddy. Bring on the live performance. You know how we do it here. We'll see you guys later. Bye.